Got some good eating. It's a little late to be eating that good, but...
Oh, no, you just roll it forward into the tomorrow, give you more energy there. Go ahead, Mater.
I'm going to tell him to eat chicken today and eat burrito tonight. Yeah, that Popeye's chicken's good. I should have bought a whole doggone bucket of that. There you go. Well, you ain't that deal. Did y'all think about me? Yeah, she even mentioned your name. What about that?
Probably because you're a double dipper. You double dip the chip, don't you?
No.
You dipped it. You took a bite, and you dipped it again.
I thought it was good. Who's when he was dipping? Flavor, wasn't it? What about you, Barney? He's good. Hey, Barney? Yeah. What does it sound like right there on the hello? So good. 10-4. Hey, Rooster.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, Rooster.
Go ahead.
What you doing, pumping it up?
No, I ain't running much.
Oh, 10-4. What did those trucks sound like on you?
Sounds good to me.
10-4. I said, oh, 10, Bill.
10-4. Yep, sounding good over here.
10-4. Them batteries, I reckon I've got 4 on it. They just sitting there idling. They don't bog you. Y'all sounded good coming out of Chattanooga, I can tell you that.
Yeah, 4 batteries ought to be plenty for a 10 pill there if you got a decent alternator.
Yeah, 165 amp.
Yeah, you probably get by with 2 batteries if you had a big alternator.
Yeah, 10-4. There's 2 in the box and 2 under the hood, but it don't seem like it's falling out. It ain't dimming it or nothing.
Nice, doing good over here.
Yeah, I was in a Hammerhead's truck, Barney, that's coming out of Cleveland. I mean, they're coming out of Chattanooga.
That's right.
But he's coming out of Chattanooga.
George Costanza.
Oh, I can hear it good. He's up on the edge of the red.
No skip
That's
tonight,
right,
guys. Just local talking. I may get out my mobile here in a minute and go fool around. Leave the live feed going.
On it last time we went to the Ham Fest. I won't let him talk on it when he takes me.
Which truck was y'all in?
I was in the Dodge truck.
10-0.
You know, when you was talking about gas and miles, look here, this old truck I'm driving, it's got 384,917 miles on it. Can you imagine how much gas they put to it?
Oh, there ain't no telling. I mean, that's like that Tacoma of mine. It's got 325 on it. I mean, and it, you know, it's just a V6, but even with it, I get double the mileage in that car. I get over twice the mileage in that car. I just look at how much money that would have saved. Now, I ain't giving my trucks up for nothing. I'll always have my trucks, but I do like to have the option when I'm doing all my running around as much as I drive. Man, sometimes I drive dang 1,500, 2,000 miles in a week. You know, you can't never tell, but I like to have the option to get a little bit better mileage.
Yeah, who was that little kid in there? Who is that little fella in there? Come on. Somebody keyed up. Oh, little man. Hello, little man. I don't know where he went. Don't get Mike shy now. Key it up.
Yeah, come on with it.
Rooster has a bunch of them Yazoos down there at Huntsville.
Yeah, I'm afraid to buy them unless they've had one of two people in them there.
Hey, Rooster.
Them things can be a headache there if somebody ain't been through them. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I asked this feller down there, he's so bad. I said, well, that go 11 meters. He looked at me just serious as I mean he could look. He said, you know what's against the law?
Did you stick your hands out and tell him to arrest you right there? Ask him if he want to make a citizen's arrest?
Oh, I died laughing. You would have seen him. I mean, he turned out there and told me that. I couldn't help it. Then when we was going out, he didn't hear me, but he was using ATM, and I started telling him that right there is against the law, too.
Tell him you're going to call the news and put him on the news. Yeah, you got to ask them when you inquiring with some of those sophisticated ones that won't sell to the CB crowd. You got to say, is that enabled for 10-meter operation?
Oh, that's what he said. I asked him 11 meters. He looked at me. I mean, you would have seen the face on that old man when he said it. You know that's against the law, don't you?
Yeah, just ask them if it's ready for 10 meter. If it'll work on 10, it'll work on 11.
Oh, okay.
That way you don't offend anybody.
I ain't never heard such crybabies. So if it'll work on 10 meters, so like a lot of those, like the Amatrons, don't they have to be altered to work on 11 meter?
Yeah, it's like snipping a wire. The 10-meter conversion is all it is. Most of them, it's just nothing. They got like a green wire because they know people are going to do it.
That's good to know. It sure is. I may have bought one or two of them old Johns.
Yeah, on the Ameritrons especially. Yeah, if they on them tube amps and stuff, if they work on 10 meter, they'll work on 11. A lot of them, you just turn them to the 10-meter position and they're good to go.
That big one I bought, Rooster, the big tall one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disabled.
They had disabled 11.
Well, 10, it don't say 11 on it anywhere, but the 10 meter covers the 11 meters, and it was disabled. My guy, he had to hook it back up.
Well, that's like that one bunch out there. Gosh, I can't remember where they're from, but they do. I think they're out in Oregon. They do Johnson Ranger restoration. They'll do everything to it, but they won't enable 11 meters. And I got messaged them back and forth. I said, well, that's not really a restoration then. Because if you're really restoring it, it would work the way it did when it was built.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want nothing. I've done told you before, but do not ever offer me anything else. I will mess some gun up my sea shiny where it's been to hired mills. You can keep that crap. I don't want that junk.
Say if it's shiny, they can stick it up their hiney, huh?
That's a bag. Hired mills is junk. They pretty though.
Yeah, they be good for a resale.
Yeah, they sell. Because they pretty. What kind of box is that, Rooster?
I just talking about them Collins radios there. They're transmitter and receiver separate, and there's a guy that does them. His name's Howard Mills, and they look brand new when he gets done with them. But Bill said he's had a few of them, and the guts of them, the solder and all that stuff, the integrity of the inside isn't near as good as the outside.
The workability, they don't even. Most of them I've had don't even work right. That's old saying, you can polish a turd, but you can't make it quit stinking.
There you go. Yeah, I seen a 32 V3 he did, a Bill that brought 3,500 on eBay.
Feel sorry for them poor ignorant suckers.
Yeah, and he priced me one for 1,800.
Yeah, like I said, I've got a two receivers that he's been through that I bought when I bought this other stuff, and piece of crap, man. I got to carry it back to my guy again. He got it going. He said he just got it going. He didn't really try anything else and make sure everything else was okay. He thought once he got that main problem fixed, it was okay, but it won't stay on frequency. It just, oh, that's pretty. It looks like a brand new shiny rig, but it's a piece of crap.
Now I know why you got a Prius, all them trips back and forth to the shop.
Yeah. You run this old stuff, but you mean, you know, like this old Collins, I've had this Collins for a long time now, this one here, and man, this thing's jam. I wouldn't take for it.
It's like anything else. Usually, once you work the bugs out of it, they'll run for a long time without problems there. But working all the issues out is another thing.
Yeah, this stuff's from the 40s and 50s and 60s, you know.
Is that a radio that's got a transmitter and a receiver, a rotor?
The one he's talking on is, yeah, it's separate there. I'm on my Yaesu right now. It's just all in one.
And for he's sitting there with one hand on one and one on the other and keeping it on channel?
No, after they run a while, they'll stabilize there. They won't drift at all after they run for a while.
I'm not having to shut one off and turn the other on and all that. I've got a switch that does all that when I key up.
10-4. Where are you located at, Bill?
I'm over here, 294 by Fields of Woods.
10-4 over in Sweetwater.
Over at Murphy.
Oh, Murphy? Yeah, Mark, you making a good trip for that.
Yeah, it's just old Barefoot. This old Barefoot Collins is probably keying, I don't know, probably 50, 60 watts, swinging 80, 90 maybe, a little 100.
Yeah, 10-4. You don't want to milk bills in offset boxes?
Oh, no. I wish.
What you do, move to the north end of the mountain motor?
I'm sitting over here. I mean, I didn't go over there. There's that I turned down there and listened to that, and I thought I ain't going to turn and drive off the other side.
10-4.
Hey, Rooster.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, does your Yazoo have 2 meters on it also?
It's got 80, 40, 20, 15, 10, and 11, and 160.
Okay, what model is that thing?
It's a 101F, but all the 101s are about the same. Channel 26.
Hey, Roger, I was just wondering, I got a friend that's got one, and he don't talk on, CB much, but and his would go down on 2 meters too. He can talk up if he wants to.
If you want to get one of these, mine's old. I mean, it's like a 1970 something radio. But if you want to get one of these for talking on CB and stuff with, any of the 101s are good. They just you have to make sure they got the AM filter and enabled for 11 meters. They won't be no good to talk on. But the 101s are good. The 901s are good. There's a 101 ZD that's good, and I think there's a 102 that's a pretty good radio as well. But any of the 101 series is a good radio.
I don't believe that's what it is. His must be a lot later model than that. But most of them are real quiet, aren't they?
Yeah. The receive on this one's real quiet.
Hey, Roger, I told I'd like to get away from some of this noise. I live right here close to all these restaurants and stuff, and I think I get a lot of noise from them.
You're right there on the hill, right there on 25th, aren't you?
Hey, Roger.
Yeah, it's like the worst place in town for noise.
Roger, I believe that. I sure get a lot of it.
10-4.
I'll get back to the bushes again. I just had to ask you that.
10-4. Well, don't get back in the bushes. Shoot, jump on in there and get with it. Good to hear you in here. Good evening time.
Appreciate it. Have a good.
Evening time, ever who that is over there. You sounded good.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. It's 12 volt.
You ain't for 12 volt. Don't put 24 in that radio or it'll be really loud.
Roger. Rooster.
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, people, what they do need to understand that is they can plan on playing this kind of stuff. It ain't just something you twist and go to the next channel and go on. You better have some ability to spend a little time with things.
Yeah, and I mean, this thing ain't as bad as some of the Johnsons and all that stuff are, but still, I just leave it on 26, man. I don't go scanning the band with it or anything. I just leave it right here on 26.
Yeah, right. That's one thing I do like about Collins. It is way, way, way easier than any of the rest of them. I mean, it's very simple.
10-4. Go ahead, Porch Dog.
I hear you. I hear you out here. I'm scared, man. I said, "That get what they doing out here?"
You heard me on what channel?
On 14.
That is strange.
That's what I heard. You're loud down there. I mean, hey, loud as y'all hear me. You crystal clear.
Must be something in the air because, you know, the other day Hitman was talking to me and he said he could hear me on 39 or 40 or something. He could hear me up there just as well as he could here. I just wasn't putting the same signal, so who knows?
Well, I think them boys up there, shoot, I don't know, up there around Maryville and all that. I think they're having a little shootout. That's what I heard them back here in the background. So they might be riding, catching their carrier coming over, you know.
Yeah, I've seen strange things like that happen before.
You running the gate?
Oh yeah, I have been for a while.
Yeah, boy. Good evening time in there, everybody. Old Chicken around Riceville.
Well, hello, kicking chicken around Riceville. Burp.
There he is. Copied that on Razorhead. I heard him come through, everybody there. But good evening time, everybody on the channel.
Evening time.
They all right back. Hey, hello, chicken. Evening time, Hammerhead. Was that you? Yeah.
Somebody hollering radio cut off in the background. Come on.
Tell him right there he ain't got no cut off, Rooster. Right there's his cut off. Tell him right there what Baker here said. However it was, radio cut off ain't getting it done there.
Yeah, whoever it was, I didn't have a big signal on them, but I just heard them in there.
RC, come on.
10-4 RC, you must be out in the sticks.
Heck yeah. Man, I'm in Oodawall rocking this little 2-bill mobile,
10-4 on Oodawall.
Did you say Oodawall or Oodawall? Josh gonna ever work on radios again?
Say again, Hammerhead.
Is Josh gonna work on radios again?
I have no idea. I ain't really sure what his plans are there.
I'd like to have that high-fi receive on that Cobra 1000.
He's the best on them, ain't no doubt. I don't know if he's going to fool with them anymore or not with everything he's got going on, but he is. If he does, it'd be good to get one done by him.
Yeah, I like that Chrome. I like that hi-fi receive.
You still running that Chrome?
I got it over here. I just like the way it's just got a killer receive on it.
10-4.
Chicken? Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy? We're holding it together, man. 10-4, just keep looking up. I can't imagine my mother. Yeah, I know it, man. We just gotta know that she's in a better place. She's up there dancing, man. My daddy's up there too. So mama, I mean, she's got a bunch of them. She's got more of them up there than she's got down here. Is that ready? 10-4, praise the Lord. I mean, that's good. That's great.
I didn't know your mother had passed there, chicken. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It means a lot there.
Our prayers are with you there, Chicken.
Appreciate every one of you.
Chicken, we just got more to look forward to. That's the way to look at that. I mean, the best way a man can look at that. He knows where she's at. She ain't suffering. I lost my daddy about 5 years ago, going on 6. Now, I still got my mama, thank God.
Amen, yeah. My dad's been gone 5 years too there. He waited till 5 days after his birthday to go. And my mama, she waited till 5 days after her birthday and she went.
Ain't that something? We buried my daddy on his birthday. Wow.
Mine wasn't that close, but he it's about it was the same month there. His birthday was March 4th, and he passed on the 30th.
The day that my mama was going to see Jesus that night, the day there was a big old rainbow and it ended right at her window where she was staying at.
That big one that was in Cleveland?
Well, I seen it right here in Riceville there, but where I took the picture at it ended right there at her window.
I'll 10-4 on that. Well, yeah, I'd say it in Cleveland. Of course, you could see it everywhere. Yeah, it was a big one there. What was that, 3 or 4 days ago?
Friday evening.
10-4.
I've got riding around seeing them. There's some nice rainbows, weren't they?
Yeah, there's nice and bright. Lord have mercy, there's a big one.
Evening time, y'all.
Hello, Jughead. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me and Blue Ghost. We're going to go run the house for a little bit.
10-4. Evening time, Duck Plugger.
Condolences, chicken. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Evening time for Mr. Rooster.
Evening time. How's it going?
Pretty good. Cleared up broken dust off this thing. I hadn't heard you in a while. Come through and heard you. Big happening over here in Scotty D. Just want that howdy.
Yeah, evening time over at Falcon. Shoot, yeah, it seemed like there's a decent crowd in here tonight. Sounding good, Duck Plugger. I'm waving a hand. I may get out here in my mobile here in a minute and go cruising around, talk a little bit.
Thank you for. Okay, you have a good one out there and all the rest of y'all on the channel. Y'all have a good one. Hope y'all staying safe. We'll catch y'all next time. Good evening time over at Falcon. Old chicken around Riceville. Hello, chicken. Blowing smoke but there in Scotty. Copy. Hello, Falcon Bay Bayer here. You do, man. I'm doing something. Thank you for hello, Materhead. Hey, hello, Falcon. You been doing all right over that way? Yeah, pretty good. Turn this thing on, see how it's working there. I guarantee you, I got a truck full of you. Ain't no doubt about it, Falcon. Well, same over here. You sound like you sit here beside me. Well, I'll get back out here and let y'all go at it. There's a bunch of y'all on the channel. Y'all have a good one out there. We'll catch y'all next time.
That's
Yeah,
right.
go walkie-talkie, working. You have a good Falcon, Materhead City, and I'm going to get back out of the way.
Evening there, Falcon, Materhead, Rooster, and anybody else, everybody else on the channel. Diesel said that.
Hello, Diesel, blowing smoke. Materhead is saved right there, Diesel.
Evening time, Diesel, Jughead told you that. Evening back at you, Jughead.
Evening time, Diesel, Hammerhead, son.
Evening to you there, Hammerhead. Ain't talked to you since I seen you there.
Right, y'all, well, you sounding good in my neighborhood. Hey, Diesel, what's your 20?
A little temporary setup.
What's your 20, Diesel?
Up here, Bakewell.
Where at now?
Bakewell, just north of Soddy Daisy.
Oh, 10-4, you sound like you over here in bed.
Well, I was over there earlier to go pick something up there.
10-4, I heard you picked something up over there in Benton there. No doubt about it. I seen it there. I hope it works out good for you.
Well, that's a buddy of mine's box. I'm sure it'll do him a good job. I don't know, I'm gonna try to build a fan shroud on it tomorrow and get a 120 millimeter fan put on it with a cigarette lighter plug, and that way he can hammer down on that sucker. Hopefully you don't blow it this time. Oh, see, it's all right. Daddy blowing it up. I mean, if you don't drive it too hard, it'll be loud too. Ain't no doubt about it. He just got one of them heavy trigger fingers on that key on that microphone, and when he gets to talking, boy, he knows how to put some heat in one of them suckers. That's right. You know those Shiva boxes, oh, you can hammer on them like it right there, no doubt about it. Audio, let's key it up, see if it's getting out. Yeah, that's right. Put up them daggum Texas stars, they're kindly detailed, so they don't quite put out as much as them comp style boxes, which is what I like to run. I just try to manage my heat a little bit. Yeah, I tell you, boy, them will get hotter. They will get hotter than them X-Force Fat Boys and all of them, whatever else is out there. Them Texas stars always got hot. Yeah, but they don't put no fan, no air circulation in there. You get a little air moving on there. It's pretty easy to keep them cooled down with that big old heat sink, that air on the bottom. Yeah, I tell you, before I had one of them darned old Sweet 16s like that, that thing give more trouble than anything I ever had. I thought it was made before. Anyway,
It's gonna say evening time over to you, Diesel. Sounding good over here, man. Just sliding in between the keys there.
You sounded good in my neighborhood, Rooster. Shoot, I tried to holler at you a few weeks ago, and I was thinking it wasn't getting out. I was kind of disappointed. I said, well, but then you got to take into account people over there I can't hear, you know.
Sure enough, if we'd have heard you, we'd have come back to you, man. Sounding good over here. I guess you on your base. You ain't out in your mobile, are you?
No, not this evening. I've got a couple cold drinks here in my hand, and it's best as be sitting here at the house tonight.
10-4 on that. That is for sure. You don't need that blue light special there. Them sex lights, as they call them.
Yeah, 10-4. Oh, hello.
That's them sex lights, because when you see them, you know somebody getting screwed.
Although I wouldn't mind sitting up there on top of the mountain up in my neck of the woods and seeing what the new mobile does.
You got everything coming together pretty good?
Yeah, I've tried to veer up from that daggum striker antenna, but man, it is hard to do. I've tried that Mr. Coley and a couple others, and hey, it's just hard to beat. I mean, shoot, the other day it was doing daggum 400 or 500 birds, and then, I mean, it's bang out 1,000 on the peak, and I ain't really cared to go to the next level with it on peak meter, but yeah, she's stroking pretty good.
410 on that. Good deal. Yeah, they are good antennas there. I don't have anything bad to say about them at all. I like them.
The striker magnet mount.
Yeah.
Magnet mount, but it ain't magnet mounted. It's solid mounted back right corner. I made a custom aluminum TIG welded mount there for it. And,
Evening, everybody.
ended up having to use one of them SO239 connect. Well, it's basically the base of an antenna set up, flipped over. That way you got the what are they, 3/8 by 28 thread by SO239. Yeah, so that's where my antenna's mounted on the right rear. Yeah, I threatened to throw a 102 or a 108 on it, and because I don't too much care for the spring part of it. I'm just terrified it's going to tap the top of that brand new cap. 10-4, try your Predator ice kicker. What is that? Is it like a mid load or a bottom load? This screws on the mount on the back. It ain't 7-inch shaft on it, and then it's got the coil on it. And I don't know. I'd like to get that daggum down a little bit lower, I think. and run a little bit more stinger.
10-4. I heard that. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, if you ever try one of them Predators, you'll see the world of difference in antennas.
You know, that's an antenna I ain't never tried for, and I've always thought about it, and I don't know really why I ain't done it, because I found a couple cheap a few times, and shoot, I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, they ain't but about $85 new or 90. I mean, older one while flying. Older one while flying, but they do good. Ain't no doubt about it. But they do good. Ain't no doubt about it. I like them. I like it. I mean, they says it a handle 10,000, which I ain't putting nowhere near that in it.
You need to try it. You want these skip shooters. It'd be hard to out-talk one of these.
I heard that. I mean, yeah. I'd say they're good too. I ain't tried one of them, like I said, but this in here, I mean, if you're running up the road though, you're really talking off the flat sides like old Lumberjack told me. I mean, you hear behind you better than you can talk further.
Well, I'm riding around right now. I'm not pointed at you, and I can talk pretty good.
Well, I didn't say you wasn't sounding good, no doubt about it. Just, I mean, I just might as well, I mean, he can try one, see what he thinks. It ain't that bad high. But I thought about trying one of them skip shooters myself. But them darn things is long, ain't you? 7 foot long?
I've tried a few fiberglass antennas and this and that early on, you know, but they give them stainless steel whip on there. Man, they're hard to beat.
102 whip will out-talk about anything, local talking, but the closest thing I found to it myself is one of them 7-foot skip shooters there. And that skip shooter will stripe its hind end talking skip, day and night.
Really? Well, it might be something to try then. I know for a fiberglass antenna, as much stuff as I licked going down the road, that thing would be hard pressed to last too long. It being fiberglass like it is. I don't know, it'd be something.
They're tough, ain't they, Grocer?
I do count
Oh yeah.
102 or 108, whatever I gotta run, because I ain't got the damn,
Old Hammerhead had one on his, he knocked everything down with it, he said.
I've hit tree limbs, mine's come off, hit the road. I've hit limbs running 50, 60 mile an hour. They're tough as nails, I promise you.
Oh, tough.
Never. Like, I broke magnet mount and still got the antenna.
I see you forward. I heard you in the old darn well. Hey, Rooster.
Go ahead, RC.
How we doing your way?
Bud Duggan.
Hello, Murray.
I got about 5 or 6 pounds on you there. Where you at?
Through the wall. Through the wall. We're bumping this little two-pill mobile. Hey, I'm trying to make this 25 kW slow move. Come on.
10-4 and a 2-pill. What antenna you got on there right now?
Skip shooter.
And you're in Ooltewah?
Yep.
10-4, yeah. You come up to about a 7 or 8 on me right there. That's pretty good.
Give me a good signal over here. That's real good for a 2-pill. Doing a real good job.
But it just ain't moving. Buddy, hello, great thing.
Is that on a mobile or a base?
Now we're in a mobile. 10-4 on a skip shooter 2-pill mobile.
I
ain't really run a 4-pill in here, but, you know.
Mud Dug.
Show off.
Striker turned down, didn't 200. Surely not.
That's what it's down. I'm just saying.
I hear you. Well, you in there?
That's pretty good. I tell you, ORC was made a believer in them skip shooters there. It's a good antenna. Anyway, it's getting crowded in there. I'm going to step on the side. I'm going to ease up here and grab me a shower. I may get out and play around in my mobile here in a minute.
I'm telling you, he is for a rooster. Be careful if you get out and about now, brother.
55. I had it was a 32-inch shaft. Hey, they got that skip shooter on that little old car. Hey, the RC does? Yeah, the RC got it on that little old blue car. I don't know, man. Look like a little fucking show car for sure. Yeah, damn, he got it on that blue car. It's bigger than the car is.
I know, but it's off. That's all that matters.
That's right, no doubt. Hey, you get a good wind coming up 75 there, you might turn it over back. Yeah, I done took a whip on it one time. You're kidding. That darn skill shooter antenna, I think, is about 7 foot long, ain't it?
Yeah, but I had a 102-inch whip on here with a 6-inch spring. So you tell me. X4 I was driving and the dang antenna was laying down on the car behind me.
He got stuck on the underpass down and took it off. Hello, Box Shark. Hello, RC.
Oh, Boxy, how you doing?
I'm gonna go down like Taco Bell when you hit that thing. Bypass having to take it off.
Everybody watching, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna grab a shower. I'll leave the feed going. I'll be back. You guys enjoy.
My daughter and them you were saying that whip he had off. You were that cover, like you were turn over. Yeah, well, you couldn't see it as good as you could that old, big old stick he got on there now.
Hey,
Oh, my rain is off, crowd, RC.
the thing about it is, you know,
RC, it don't matter as long as it's off,
it's
dude.
a small car. But by golly, it talks better than the four mobiles I've ever heard. Man, I'm telling you, you don't need a Suburban. You just need a little Blueberry mobile. Come on.
That's right, the Blueberry Mobile. Go ahead, it's working. Got checks in the mail. Sound like a big radio, what you 20? You for Evansville, you're making a good trip to Benton. It's doing the job. Who is that, Evansville? Get them old shoes hot and they'll talk all over town. Man, I ain't heard you in there. Where'd you go, Hammerhead? I'm sitting right here about to fall out. Damn, what on you for about to fall out? I got my belly full. I'm fixing to roll, go up here and get in that recliner and get in a launch position. The head you I did. Evening time, Hammerhead. Evening time. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm going coon hunting, brother. Materhead, what do you think about that big box over yonder at Hitman? What, that 16 bill?
Yeah, 10-4. I sold it to.
Oh, did you? Who is that?
Diesel.
Oh, Diesel, yeah. I thought that was you. You're loud on me, Diesel. I ain't hit a mic going down already. That's, boy, I wish you'd fill it full. If it's Shivas instead of MHD, though.
Yeah, from what I hear, that thing was built as a sheep box, and it got rebuilt, and I was going to rebuild it, but I kind of got spooked out. I got a new 2021 Ram Eco Diesel and 1500, and I kind of got spooked out on putting that much juice to a box in that truck, but think I'm gonna go with a 12 PLC box maybe and see what we can do with that.
10-4, I'd say it's Scream. I ain't no telling what you get out of it. I ain't watched the video or nothing on them.
Yeah, I was gonna see if Carl built me a 4-pill 2290 box and for a driver maybe. And right now I got a 2-pill 2879 box. See what it'd do, and then maybe see if he built that other box maybe with high-low or something, and see what it'll do.
10-4, yeah, straight, 10, 12, 16, whatever. But, you know, I mean, I'm running 10 pills, all I'm running.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good look at my 6-pill, so I figured double that thing up, and we'll see what it'll do. You know, I figured it can get maybe about $2 grand on peak meter without pushing it too hard, and, you know, maybe about 1,000 on bird, you know.
10-4, I heard you, and then that bird, if you got 1,000 on bird, not on peak, you got one screaming.
Yeah, I finally upgraded and I got them twin birds in the daggum truck. Got one for reflect and one for forward. And I tell you what, I don't think I'm ever gonna build another system without them daggum bird meters. That thing's nice.
Yeah, 10-4, I ain't even run the meter.
You're a brave soul, is all I gotta say.
Why would you be brave? I mean, just teeing up like, I mean, I seen it when I put it in here, and I ain't touched it.
What did he say, Mayorhead?
He said I was a brave soul for running them bird meters. I mean, not having a meter in the truck. I ain't even got a fuse in the truck, RC.
I gotta have a meter. Let me tell you something, my life is full of bad luck. I hook that thing up, and I keep them talking, all of a sudden the jumper failed. I gotta have a meter.
Well, you got 2 jumpers in, you got 2 problems, right? Don't need but 1 jumper, do you? I mean, you don't have to have 2.
Well, that's the thing about a mobile. Conditions are always changing as you're driving down the road. I was keyed up the other day and shoot, I watched that daggum thing go from 350 bird to 500 bird, back to 400 bird, back to 500 bird. I said, holy hell, I didn't realize that it moved like that, you know.
Sounds like to me you got an antenna problem or something moving like that. I don't know. I mean, my SWRs is flat. That's just the way I'm going to run it. I mean, not a fuse, not a meter, nothing. No radio dead key in about 10 watts, swinging 400.
Shoot, that thing set at 1.09 on the daggum Rig Expert. SWRs is pretty good, reflex real good, got about 2.5 watt reflex, and shoot, that daggum thing, it's screaming. It's just, that thing was, I was driving down the 27 there, and I had it keyed up for probably about five minutes straight, and I glanced down at it as I was driving, and it fluctuated. And I was like, heck, far, you know, you drive by trees, drive across the lake, you know, it changed. It blew my mind.
10-4, I heard you out there.
But, hello, Diesel. Figure out a wave a hand. Heck, far, I haven't heard you in a while.
Evening time, RC.
How's the Diesel doing?
It's a check, it checks in the mail. I mean, my personal opinion is sounding a little muffled up. You got me at 7 pounds, but it sounds, I mean, you got signal. I think it's just a little muffled up on my end. Somebody else may say different.
Sound like you ain't got no audio.
Yeah, you got the signal. It just seemed to lack on audio. It seemed a little more clear that time, though. I got a neighbor. You might have to try again. Signal went down on me 1 dB there. I ain't trying to be biased, but like I said, I got a neighbor that ain't over 7 to 9 dB. I have a rough time when he keys up. Where'd you go, Totem Pole? You went to bed? Oh, where they is? Who went to bed? That Totem Pole, probably our tadpole. Damn him. It's too early to go to bed on Saturday night. Well, I know that's right. Hey, JJ over at Manchester. Hey, JJ over at Manchester. Big Mayorhead making all that ragging. Oh, Mayorhead making it. JJ, if they let you come back through here, that'd be Mayorhead. Yeah, boy, check. He blowing smoke up here, Ben. Yeah, 10-4, be old Mayorhead in the pickup. T&4, JJ, making a good trip. Yeah, I heard that other unit in there say Mayorhead, come on. T&4 on the squeaky, or whatever you said, no sound, sounding good. A weaky squeaky, be Mayorhead in the pickup, Waylon. I do, boss, what did you say? I heard you all go, I guess you couldn't hear me. Where did you speak here? He said of Manchester, I think, or somewhere, JJ was. I don't know where Squeaky was, but yeah, whoever unit in there said, Mayorhead, come on. I heard you in there for so. A 10-4 Harrison May sounded good over here, Ben, in my old pickup. RC. I heard you out there. Sure enough, quiet on you. Hello, radio. We have you now. No doubt about it. Porch dog blowing smoke by the sea. That's a big rigger right there. A big rigger? Oh yeah, you know he is. Oh, porch dog? Yeah, no doubt about it. That's right. Evening time, porch dog. Everybody on the radio. Somebody said something about meeting up there at Old Bears. They didn't happen to see old Jimbo up there, did they? No, I ain't seen Jimbo. I don't know Jimbo, I don't believe. I've been to Myers a bunch. Shoot, he got freaking flyer miles up there at Old Bears. He's one of them dump truck drivers I worked with up there. He done a lot of dealings with him up there. I think he said he's fixing to get him a Striker 447 or something like that. Trade in that Cobra 29, I guess. 10-4. he had a daggum high dollar Cobra 29. He claimed it was doing like 50, 55 watts or 60 watt or something. I was like, daggum, if that's true, I mean, that thing ought to be stroking way over past this daggum little 25, 30 watt daggum Cobra 29 I got.
Yeah, it ain't that radio. It's a little of it, but the box behind it's what makes you talk, isn't it?
Well, that's my work radio there at work. I just run barefoot little 29 or 20. Actually, I'm running 25 now at work, and shoot, it's a little Wolfman radio now. And hell, they was telling me I was talking over top of him. I said, well, hell, it ain't no daggum 60 watt radio then.
Well, I did 60 watts out of a 29. It is without you put a linger in it.
I mean, there's people that do it, R&R, but I think you'll pay about $400 for a daggum Cobra 29. But, I mean, hey, to each his own. If they want to spend that kind of money for a competition 29, you know, that's on them. That ain't me.
Old radios are what they are. They're good truck radios, and they do talk. Ain't no doubt about it. I've heard them talk everywhere on one.
Shoot, all you need is about a 30 watt Cobra 29 and a daggum dump truck or a big truck. Shoot, that thing will talk all over the daggum place and ring people's bells. See, that's good radio, but me personally, I like running a box, so I'm in love with these daggum strikers. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Hey, Lord, what size striker you talking on?
This in here's just a little 655, and it don't drive this little four PLC box too hard. But that I'm talking on now on the base station. But I'm a big fan of them 497s myself with them 2290s.
See, in Florida, they are main radios. They're about the thing in a pie, so there ain't many of them left around. It's got a pill in it.
I'm gonna tell you what, if you know somebody's got a 497 they want to sell, I want the daggum thing. Right now, I got money in hand. So they probably have to wait till in the morning because I'm drinking tonight, but I want it.
See, in Florida. Talking on an old Connex does 400 watts.
Or whatever it is in it, the MOSFETs or whatever. And I got one of them with the 2290 in it. It's got a 2879 in it right now, but I can't get it picked up. And, you know, I'm without that radio and I want it back. If I can't get it back, I want to replace it. So if anybody's got it, Diesel wants it. About this Connex audio.
Okay, where's that sitting by your head? You voice, Grace Monkey, squeaky, squeaky. You're sounding good. Oh yeah, I picked you way up, whatever you done, squeaky, squeaky. I've got about 5 pounds of you in the pickup.
They got a good 7 pound on Diesel up here in Bakewell.
It's a working. Hey, Diesel.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Connex here does 400.
Yep, I seen that Connex when it was in that 3500. That joker was a stroking. That's a good radio right there.
When this radio was in the 3500, this radio ain't never been in the 3500.
I'm pretty sure it was. That 3500 with a flatbed on it.
Oh, when it was in Wolfman's truck?
Damn, Lord.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's been in once.
Yeah, I seen it when it was in that truck. Yeah, that's a good radio right there. That's worth a buck or two.
Yeah, Lord, I'm hitting an old straight 10 bill with it.
Yeah, that's a good little driver radio right there. And he's still a mud duck.
I'm a mud duck? Who said that?
Oh, cotton picker.
Oh, Lord, what are you doing over there, 150?
Aggravating you.
What are you talking on tonight?
Comics.
Sound good over here tonight.
I just sold Comics 36, no doubt.
It ain't Butterfooty.
Nah, done about 400, about like you said there.
10. Well, what's old Ridge Runner doing? You heard from him tonight?
No, I just got back in, take them boys fishing.
He aboard to catch any?
Somebody caught him. I bring him by big hand there. The other one, he can't leave his pole out there. They reels it in as soon as he hits the water.
Damn, folks.
But I'll catch y'all back here shortly. We'll get them pacified. I'll be back.
Check.
Well, one day, they caught hell out there west of Nashville today. That gun report just come on my phone. Over 30-something people missing and 10 dead in them floods over there.
Ain't that something, buddy? You know, it says, I mean, I ain't preaching, but it says in the Bible there's going to be earthquakes in diverse places and everything here at the end of time. We ain't going to tell what season it is and everything. That Bible's fulfilling.
I was reading it there on my phone. It's about 45 miles west of Nashville. I guess the whole town or something flooded there. People trapped in the houses and everything.
What town was it?
I don't know. It didn't say it. He said about 45 miles. Let me see if it's... Yeah, I don't see it now. It's about 45 miles west. What it says.
So you got Cookville, Crossville, can't think, I don't know if Mount Dilley is over there or if it's more south, but I got a buddy who lives up there. Hell, I might need to call him.
Well, must be going out towards, oh shoot, what's the name of that little town? Cookville, it's kind of east, southeast of Nashville. That's out west of it.
Oh, 10-4, I was thinking east, shoot far. Yeah, I got some good old school buddies from out west of Nashville. Shoot far, can't even think of what it's called out there.
Well, people are going towards Franklin and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, did you hear about it? The North Carolina's flooding like that, ain't it?
I heard something yesterday about a lot of them rivers up there flooding like crazy. They got a bunch of rain up there, though.
Yeah, it showed all kinds of things on the news last night about it, I believe.
Yeah, I reckon that Nashville, that's that storm that's coming through now. I mean, it's not getting to us, boy. It's been raining like hell over there all day.
Yeah, I hear you, Butterfoot. No, you just barely moved my needle, but I'm mobiling too. Yeah, Fort Stove, it looks like it's right out past Dixon there. Yeah, come on. Know what? Yeah, you picked it up a little bit right there. Where are you at? CB with some good audio right there. Who is that? I mean, who is that? Okay, you just working on it, ain't you? You changing every time you see up. Well, I heard that right there. I just talk on it. I wasn't just on sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that.
Where'd you say you was, Squeaky Swaggy? Ten, four on the Harrison Bay State Park. I'm about halfway off Benton Mountain. Why, you coming down, Mayorhead? I'm gonna ride off the other side over there and play with them on 8, I believe.
Which way they going?
Oh, there's Georgia, I think.
Oh, shoot, I ain't got a chance. Hey, Mayorhead.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, what you talking over? It sounds good over here in Macon County, this heavy Chevy I'm riding around in.
Ben, we're talking on an old Connex 4300, the pickup.
10-4, it's sounding good in my receipt now.
10-4, hitting an old 10 pill with it.
Well, you're hitting, that's for sure. Hitting a little 2-pill with it.
Yeah, the radio's got 4 in it.
Hey, Mayorhead.
Yeah, that old Red Runner.
Yeah, what are you doing? Having a race on Channel 8?
I thought about going down there and playing with them on 8. I'm right here I'm still on the blacktop up here.
Yeah, boy, yeah. I was supposed to say something about a race. I don't know if I have one or not. I'm going to listen to them again.
10-4, buddy. Now, good to hear you. I asked about you. I hadn't heard you on that.
Well, I appreciate that, yeah. I mean, I'm back here happening, then I get stuff done. Try and get stuff done. Anyway, have a good day tonight.
10-4. Hey, I bought a couple 200 solid stage plug-in wall boxes that make good little old drivers. So they look like new ones.
Well, got single pill, 2 pills?
Got 2 pills, 455 Motorola's in them factory. I mean, they ain't never been ordered in.
Well, I heard a little gray amp or something.
Yeah, the 200 gray solid states got a little old square meter on it, about 1 inch square. And, you know, got 3 stages, low, medium, and high. And off, and, you know, preamp and sideband.
I had one of them. That one I had a black one, you could plug in the wall. Had red on the front, red stripes on the front of it.
No, this is a 200. That you had the 150, I believe. I had it, but these here come from Alabama. I bought them today.
Yeah, boy. Now, that I had was a 200, I think it was. It was 2 pill.
Yeah, that one, yeah, I think black with red right now. You get it over at Myers.
Yeah, didn't I get that from Builder?
I'm back. I'm still
I
here.
don't know. You did get one from Builder. I don't know about it. I thought you was talking about an old black. I mean, one that had red writing on it.
Oh, that's right. I got that at Myers. Yeah, that first one I got from Builder is an older one.
Yeah, that you got from Myers was a 150. I let him have it. Good little old box. It didn't do a whole lot, but it's a good.
Anyway, let me get here on the side here for a minute. Wait till my wife get home from the wedding I didn't go to.
You're in trouble.
Maybe not.
I heard that. Sleep in the bed before she gets her cover up.
Act like I'm puking. Go. No, I didn't feel good this morning. I had a sore throat. I didn't want to. It's scary now when you get something, you don't know if it's COVID or so usually get sore throat and you just go right on with business, in the morning. Don't worry about it. No, you gotta check it out.
10-4, I heard you, I did. And I got one of them little old modulators like you got that takes a Star 1 bill in it.
Yeah, you got a Toshiba in it?
Yeah, it's got 2879 in it, does 100.
Yeah, that's what mine does there. It does about 100, 110.
10-4.
Now I got that old killer baby. I'm gonna bring it here. I got that little RF Italy there. It does over 100. They must have been key up in too high though.
Yeah, 10-4. I got two 50 amp power supplies, switch of power supplies, two brand new and 50. Will make 100 out of it. I need a digital meter and the wire to put it together with.
Well, I think about just tearing that pyramid apart and gutting it out. It works. I mean, I told you nobody buy it, you know, $100. I just didn't have the case to build put 6 switchers in it. I get about 200 amp box, I think, out of it.
Yeah, 10-4. This here's two, I couldn't pass them up. I gotta buy in them. They're just like the ones that, just like the ones that's in my other 30 amp. They're the same brand. I can't remember what they are.
The little switchers, yeah. They're loud though. I don't know. I ain't never seen one that wasn't loud. Make a lot of noise, you know, on the radio.
10-4. There are two of them. They're brand new. I don't know. We'll hook them together and see if we can make 100 amp out of them.
You run through a couple of batteries, now quieten down a little bit right there, pull them around a little bit.
10-4. Shoot, I gotta buy in them over there. I mean, they're brand new. I get $20 a piece for them.
Yeah, you can't beat that in 50s. Usually a little more than about $40 or $50.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, like I said, we're time together. If they make too much racket, ain't no count with it. Throw them in the garbage. And I just lost 40. I won't lose no more.
Well, I ordered 8 of them 30 amp. So I have enough of them. I might have to come to run my 8 bill when I get it outside there, and I'm going to build another one if I have it.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll buy 4 of them from you. It don't matter. 8 of them, either one. If you don't use them, we'll put something together. We'll split these 250s with 230s and see what happens.
Shoot, yeah, for they got $20 base, I got as many as I could have got. You could always even them out, even with some capacitors, you know.
Oh, yeah. Put 2 of them together, got 100 amp, and you usually one of them to run a radio or whatever. But yeah, they was brand new. There wasn't but 2 of them, and I'd have bought the rest of them.
Hey, 10-4, yeah. I think more like 4 or 8, I did something, but...
Yeah, we'd have spent 100 or so if it had them.
Yeah, this pyramid I got, it's a 52 amp. It's like brand new. Got it from I can't think now. Anyway, it works good. He said it didn't work when we got it, and we're going to make a box out of it. But I'm going to plug in my batteries up there and just let it charge them.
10-4.
I put it online for $150. I mean, they're about $290, $300 new, but I would pay that. With the weight of them, they ought to put out 300 amp.
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, you getting sleepy?
Yeah, I'm about to do the damn lead drummer.
Yeah, I can't handle moving them things around all the time. As much as that thing weighs, you should put out 300 amps for there. It's working pretty good. I think I'll just push my batteries with it right now. I've done that once before, and that way I can blow it up that way.
Yeah. You getting sleepy up early, Mater? No, I ain't sleepy.
Evening time.
I thought I heard you yawning in there. No, where you at?
I'm just barefooted out here in the truck right now, going past, just about to get on the interstate out here. I don't have anything on, just the radio.
10-4, it's a working for you.
10-4, barefooted Cobra 19.
I heard you, I did.
I don't know if Diesel can hear me over there or not. If he can, it's probably just barely.
It's getting foggy up here. Diesel done yet?
You want to end up camping out up there, you stay up there too late.
I heard that. Nah, there's a bunch of cars up here, a bunch of different people.
Being following that, I just hopped out the shower here a minute ago and hopped in the mobile, figured I'd go out here and play around and see if I could find me a little spot to park on out here in Cleveland.
10-4.
How about it, Rooster?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can hear that little mobile getting out way over here in the ridges now. Come on.
I'm barefooted right now. Give me a second and I'll turn my little amp on here. I was trying to get away from the house a little bit before I turned anything on. Yeah, I'm just barefooted right now, Jughead. Nothing on but the radio.
Yeah, that radio's walking and walks and talking and talks over here in Big Springs and the ridges there. Come on.
10-4. Yeah, you sounding good on me too. We're on the interstate now.
10-4.
Probably hear me a little better there.
Hello, another sec.
Oh yeah, you come alive in.
Yeah, 10-4. We just turned a little help on. We ain't got much. Just enough to get there.
Hey, Major. How you doing today?
Pretty well. What about you?
I can't complain there, buddy. Can't complain. Just rode over here and rode on the other side of the mountain over here on the opposite side you on.
Is that right? Well, that thing's a kicking tail then.
10-4, I heard you. I did right there. Audio, check. You don't be coming at you right there.
Yeah, it's coming right on this way.
Evening time, Rick.
Evening time.
I tell you, hello, Diesel, Mayor, it's copied up. My shit away.
Evening time there, Rick. I'm heading southbound there on 75. Evening time. Evening time.
I reckon Rick can hear me. Diesel does yet.
Yeah, Diesel, I'm hearing you right there, bud.
Oh yeah, you sounded good in my neighborhood as always.
Well, appreciate that. Sure do. Ain't much. Well, I ain't
I'm telling you right there, I'll clean it up. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. There's no word.
You hear me out the mobile there, Diesel?
Say what?
I'm pushing
You can't hear him, Diesel. Later, here's keyed up.
out the mobile.
I got you in and out there, Rooster, but I'm hearing you.
10-4. I ain't running much. I just got a 1446 in here.
Put it this way, I got a neighbor he's talking to, and, you know, it is what it is, but he's swinging about 7 to 9 pounds, and you coming in there.
10-4.
He was coming in there.
Hey, he's using what I'm using right now. That's his driver. Come on.
Shit, they'll pour on a driver.
Yeah, I think he's using 41446s as a driver.
Shoot, them 1446s is a driver. That's what I'm talking about. Them right there, they gonna put the in that amp. That's audio. What it is, it's just audio.
I got for a big box. 100% audio.
Yeah, that's all 1446 is audio, ain't it? I think that's what they should have named them instead of 1446 is audio, that's what they should have named it, just audio. They're loud, percent. That mobile sounded good there, Rooster, no doubt about it. I believe I got one slipped up here more than halfway a little bit. Tell him get on here right there, hello.
Yeah, one thing that does, I ain't never pulled up here and talked before, but I drove up here the other day and thought I might try to pull my mobile up here and see what kind of reception I got.
Yeah, I heard you talking on it the other day, Rooster. It's loud. I mean, ain't no doubt. You talking on the skip shooter?
Oh, I am right now, yeah. Skip shooter, Cobra 19, and Palomar 450.
Yeah, Lord. Getting up, getting out, no doubt.
Staying forward, what'd y'all do with Force Dog? Y'all already tuck him in and put him to bed?
I believe on Force Dog. I believe he, I don't know where he went.
Around here.
Oh, he ain't going on sitting around there.
I knowed he wasn't forward.
Chattanooga, I heard you. I got a green pony in the pickup right there in Chattanooga. Be Materhead. Yeah, Taterhead, Materhead, it don't matter whatever you gonna call me, just say call me for something. Forward 10, G.I. Joe, I heard what you said when you said it. Ain't no doubt about it. Me Materhead in a pickup truck got there, just turned it up a little bit where you could hear me. Forward 10 on the top notch in the pickup, me on Taterhead. We changed it to Taterhead right there. Ain't no doubt about it. You know, pickup truck running no Connex 4310 pill, getting straight up by itself, no doubt. Yeah, boy, I heard you right there, no doubt about it, Tar. You sounded good up here for a minute, ain't no doubt. Materhead said it, nothing back out. Yeah, everybody, G.I. Joe, you heard what he said when he said it, no doubt about it, G.I. Joe. I'll clean it up, put it right back to you, old Taterhead, in a pickup truck, I'm back out. Ain't it time, G.I. Joe? Tell him right there, G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, on Taterhead, just gonna clean it up one more time, and I'm back out. Yeah, Lord, shake, come back out. What do you think about that, Nervous Rick? Oh, Nervous Rick, got tired. Be Materhead, pointing toward you this time.
All right, I don't know whether you can hear me there or not, but yeah, you coming through strong over here.
Yeah, Lord, I got a grip on you, ain't no doubt about it. Sitting up here on top of the mountain out there idling, ain't no doubt. Old pickup truck getting up. Old G.I. Joe said old Taterhead was getting out.
He knows what he was talking.
Yeah, Lord, G.I. Joe, you have a good buddy, no doubt about it. Check. Ain't touched no echo, same old echo, no doubt about it. Old G.I. Joe understood it. Taterhead, not Materhead, Taterhead. No, back out.
Ain't in time, G.I. Joe, and Diesel told you that. Well, over now, Diesel.
What do you say, Richard?
What kind of signal you getting over now?
See, you got about 8 pounds right there.
Staying for on that. Wave my hand at you. Even Tom or G.I. Joe as well. That's a good man that done fought for our country right there, old G.I. Joe. That's my man, my brother, and shoot, I'll pay for his dinner anytime I see him.
Y'all doubled up about that whole key there, Diesel and G.I.
Yeah, G.I. Joe, old Diesel double with you, no doubt. Tater hid in the pickup, told you. You know I'll buy you dinner every time I see you, every chance I get. You my brother, you my man, and I thank you for serving this country. We'll get together there, G.I. Joe. We'll get together and eat some grub there one of these days. And I'll get back with you there, G.I. Joe. It's glad to hear from you. And as always, it's always a pleasure. We'll catch you later there, G.I. Joe. There's a lot on the channel, and I'm back out.
You still needing the remote, G.I. Joe? Did you say, are you still needing a remote for that A-pill? Do you still need a remote for that A-pill? I've got some of them in. Next time you're down this way, just give me a text and I'll meet you out here somewhere. I'll ship it to you, or you can order it off the website there. I've got some of them up on my website, that roostercb.com. You can order some off there if that's easier for you, and I can just put it in the mailbox and ship it to you. Then, just get one off my website then. If you want to do that, just go to roostercb.com, and you'll find them on there. That's it, roostercb.com. Yes, sir.
Hey, Rooster.
10-4, sounding good, man. I'm just out here in my little 1446 Mobile there. Yeah, go ahead, Mayorhead.
What kind of mic are you talking on?
Superstar 507.
It sounds like you got a whirlwind playing in behind you, and it chirps every time you young kid. I'm not knocking it. It's loud, don't get me wrong, but you say it don't sound like you, and you wouldn't like it.
You're all right. Yeah, it's my COVID-19. It's hopped up a good bit. Porch Dog was telling me the other day that it had way too much audio, but I have to get inside of it to turn it down. There's no adjustment on it. It's a COVID-19 GTL. Go ahead.
Boy, I heard you. I did. Sound like you on a D104 and you got your head hung out the window with the wind blowing. I mean, it's got so much audio. I mean, it's loud, don't get me wrong, but it don't sound like you and you wouldn't like it. I mean, that's why you had a hard time, I'm sure, understanding.
10-4 on that. Yeah, it ain't gonna sound like my Yazo anyway there. A whole different ball game. I don't know where I'd be getting some noise at. I'm just sitting still right now. I'm not going down the road. I'm just sitting still.
10-4, you got the air conditioner on the truck?
No, I sure don't. Just sitting here with the windows down.
You can hear the wind blowing through there. Shoot, that's a 8-9 on me there, Rooster.
It's not too bad out of some 1446s, huh, Diesel? Oh, no, I didn't say it was bad. I mean, I'm just telling you, that's the only reason I said it. It just sounds like you're hollering in it, and I know you ain't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like you're hollering. People, what do you hear down there, oh, Lord, I can't even figure who it is. Tojo? I mean, G.I. Joe? Yeah, G.I. Joe, right there, I cleaned your receipt up. Let Tater here clean your receipt up, G.I. Joe. You doubled with him, boxcar. You got something on this boxcar. Hey, good to hear you up there. I haven't heard you in a long time. Sound good up there at the boxcar, though. Back at you, G.I. Joe. There's no way to get hold of him when that stripper and all they do is all G.I. Joe. Anyway, can we go down that way? Make sure I'll get them on the next time. Big foot. Hey, G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe, you got a copy on Tater Head right there. Do you live in Chattanooga, you said? Chattanooga? Hey, G.I. Joe, did you say you live in Chattanooga? Did he say he live in Chattanooga? Hey, hello. Did he say he live in Chattanooga? Is that where G.I. Joe lives, Boxcar? Now, he come back to you and said Chattanooga. I thought he did. There's about 10 keyed up I couldn't hear. 8 and 8's red. Ian Moore, old Tiger Head, just wondering where you live that there, G.I. Joe, and I'm back out of the way. G.I. Joe, if you get with Pork Chop there, get my number from him, and I'll get you that remote. I'll go pick it up from Rooster, and I'll bring it to you. It ain't nothing about it. You know who told you that? Diesel, and I'm back out. Yeah, boy, I'm getting that remote, and shoot, holler at Pork Chop tomorrow and give me a shot tomorrow, and shoot, we'll go get it for tomorrow. We ain't the butt of it. You got pen and paper ready? I believe I talked to G.I. Joe down in Red Bones. Yeah, come on. Pencil, let him get that number. Dace will give it. He's ready for it. You ready, G.I. Joe? 423-497-2492. I'll be putting that on the bathroom stall with the Wells truck stop. Hey, they might not like what I got to say, but that's all right. 10-4. Come on, head back to the Ponderosa, y'all. I just want to pull up on this spot and see how it's all goes. I'll catch y'all back at the house here in a minute. This place is just up the road.
Shit, it talked up my way pretty good.
You ain't kidding, it's louder up there. You're a lot louder than you are at home, man. Hey, G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, this is Taterhead. Didn't I meet you down in Red Bones? PN4, it's that old pickup truck I was telling you about. PN4, G.I. Joe. Tadpole was with me, and old Hit Man when we met you down there. PN4, how's that little bitty fella in the pile? I got a 4-pill radio. It's got 4 1446s, and I'm hitting a 10-pill that old Redbone built me. G.I. Joe, good to hear you on here, buddy. No doubt about it. Oh, Taterhead. Usually I said down Taterhead, but when I put this back in the truck, I said Taterhead.
That old mater juice up there.
Yeah, that's old Mater juice. Might have to match on the gas pedal.
Taterhead. Yeah, come on.
Get there, this alarm go off on a car, and I thought, well, some dummy ain't gonna go out and look at it. I got to thinking, that might be mine. That was my truck going off out there. I better woke up by the neighborhood.
It just went off by itself. Somebody tried to open the door on it, probably.
I wonder where all the radar is coming from when I come back here and turn my radio up. Shame.
You think that's a shame, Chief? Hello, Chief. How you doing?
I'll be right up on the top shelf. I hear Materhead and Diesel and G.I. Joe and even our rooster key up over there. Y'all sound good over here in the Chief's neighborhood tonight. We go wave at y'all.
PN4, Chief. Oh, Materhead, baby. Right back to you. You sounding good as always, buddy. Good to hear you. And I'm back out.
Evening time, Chief. I'm heading back towards the house now. I had me a little knob I was pulling up on I wanted to try. Evening time, though, brother. You're right, Richard. I think you keyed up on G.I. Joe, but I hear you in there. Sound good, you too, G.I. Joe. Just want to go up there and wave at y'all. Let y'all know you blowing smoke in the Chief's neighborhood, no doubt.
84, evening time.
Sounded mighty fine up on the mountain top up here around Cell Creek, no doubt. Good evening to you. Numbers around the house, old Chief City. They gone now.
Evening time over there, Chief.
All right, Chief, can you hear me now?
I tell you what, boss, Carl, if I didn't have a copy on you, I'd throw my radio out the window.
Good to hear you in there. I haven't talked to you in a while. Maybe shake a howdy at you.
Dodger. Yeah, I've been listening to my Braves play a lot and hadn't been on the radio, but right back at you, buddy. Sounding good in the Chief's neighborhood over here, no doubt, buddy.
Roger. You didn't get in there and talk to us, Chief. We miss you. I'll get out here and let you go. That's Materhead. He was firing up the waves tonight. We can hear him now.
I guarantee you, I come up here hunting Tim and Diesel they was bleeding on me, but, anyway, I'll get back and let y'all carry on. I'm gonna run back up channel 12. See if there's anybody up there to talk to. If not, I might be back, no doubt. Good evening to y'all. Chief said it was that quiet.
G.I. Joe, if you're still in there, send me a text, your address, and we'll make sure we get that daggum remote tomorrow right to you. 10-4. Yeah, 10-4. Send me a text, and we'll get together, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, 10-4. Diesel, and I'm back out. I'm going 12. Got on there. I ain't nervous, Rick. You still in there?
Yeah, Mater, you can hear me there.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just checking to see if you're still in there. I heard it on news there a while ago.
Yeah, I heard him in there a few minutes ago there. Yeah, you still coming in good. I don't know how far down there you are, but still coming in good.
10-4, I heard you, I did. I'm back on the other side here now. But anyway, I'll catch you there later. I'm gonna ease off here.
All right, man, be careful, especially if it's foggy there.
How about you know, Rick? You got something on this boxcar?
Yeah, boxcar, I sure do that, buddy. Come on.
What about the lawnmower? Have you found anything else for it?
My buddy over here rented me he ordered me one of them pulleys. He ordered me one there and supposed to have it here in a week or two.
Well, Joe, now that thing on with by the time it's over. I'd say we're going to have grass for a while, wouldn't you?
Well, probably for a little while.
My yard's never been this green this time of year.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there, yeah. Yeah, I'd say we'll be having grass for a while yet.
It sure is pretty, but I wouldn't care if it was crispy. I'm getting tired of mowing.
I know what you mean there.
Rick, I think you pretty much passed yourself on that lawnmower.
Yeah, I believe so.
Sound like Mr. 25.
Evening there, boxcar.
Hello, 25. You got a little doggy gone to bed?
Little doggy sitting right here nibbling on the end of a candy bar I gave her.
Oh, me, I like that little doggy.
I got her toenails ground off a little bit this afternoon. I want to work on her again tomorrow. I'll bring her down there to see you one day. She'll wear you out.
Yeah, we'll take her out here in the middle of this field. She can't get run over.
Better have a motorcycle or something. She's going to keep up with her, and it better be a good one.
Yeah, we'll just have to watch her. We won't be able to keep up with her. But I bet it won't take long for her to run down out there. What do you say?
Yeah, she used to lay around here in this house. She don't get out there and run, but yeah, she run out of gas in just about 5 minutes.
10-4. All right, I'll get back out here on the side. I'll shake your hand at you. You're in the nervous Rick up there.
All right, boxcar, have a good evening, bud. Yeah, have a good evening there, boxcar. We'll catch you a little later on then.
Thank you. Catch you later, boxcar. Have a good one. Boxcar, you have a good night, buddy. We'll catch you tomorrow. We hear you. Around here I'm gonna catch it all later. I'm gonna turn it in. I'm gone. Have a good box. All right, keep up with you. Be moderate.
Good night, boxcar.
What? That sounds like 38 to me.
You got it. I hope you have a good night.
I am. You made it a lot better though. Those sweet thing coming in there talking. You tell old Wolfie good night. I'm gone.
Alrighty, he said good night.
Good night, Peaches. Oh, she ain't going to bed. Have a good one, Caboose.
Audio test. Barefooted audio. Barefooted radio. Audio test. Audio.
Mater, you need to get that right. It was apple, not peaches.
Oh, that's right. Applejack. Go Applejack.
How you doing, Mater?
I forgot.
About a mile from my house here, just testing my audio. Barefooted. They probably can't even hear me in there. Audio test. I'm gonna have to back this 19 down a little bit.
Good enough man, they did here, right? Hello, 2-5. Give me that. Talk mean about him when he can't hear me. That'll teach him a lesson. You should have took you some apple juice and poured that out Jack in it last night. Do that Applejack.
I had me plenty of Jack last night, and I'm doing the same tonight.
He is forward.
Which means Wolfman's gonna have to start censoring everything I say.
I heard that.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
It's rough when you get 40.
You mean he's gonna have to start censoring everything you say and do?
He likes to be the boss, so I just let him.
I don't blame you.
How you doing, Nervous Wreck?
Kicking right along. How are you all doing today? Y'all had a good day?
Yeah, we went and got some exercise and then fattened our bellies up, so we're doing good.
Yeah, evened it out right there. That sounds good. Hope you had a ball. If you ain't, hope you do.
There ain't no water running off this bluff. There's something wrong.
You there at the turn above the cabins?
Back to the home.
Right here at the rock bluff, you know where we backed up against it all night?
Yeah, you just back up that water running off of it, put the bumper in there.
It's about dry running down just barely sprinkling. And last night it was a pouring or not pouring.
Yeah, it don't take long for that water to get off this mountain. Oh, TR, you not got nothing on? I barely could hear you. Joe, well, hello, TR, and everybody else. I'm sure I'd miss somebody if I started hollering names. Well, you know you would, but anyhow, Wolfman, a big wave right to you there. Hope y'all had an enjoyable day. Yeah, it's been all right. Evening time, Rick.
Evening time, Wolfman. Jughead told you yet.
That old Jughead.
Good time, Wolf.
Old 2-5.
Oh, Jughead, you're loud on me. Where you located at?
I'm in Big Springs right now. Come on.
10-4 on Big Springs.
We're rolling around, coon hunting there, come on.
10-4. That's what my boy done last night. They traded one up there somewhere.
That's that wicked antenna he runs, Materhead.
One of them skip shooters.
Yeah, I think he just on the 6-foot version. I don't even think he's got his 7 on there right now.
Things work good. They're loud.
Well, I don't know about the antenna being loud, but what they're hooked to is, I guess.
Lord, I knowed it was coming.
Where you at? You must be in a hot spot. You hit me about 40 over.
I'm just sitting up here in one of these spots, coon hunting, running off this super cap there, come on.
10-4. You got your truck turned off?
10-4.
Don't let it drain down too low, or it will pull like hell when you do.
Yeah, I just turned it on there. It's been turned off for the last 20 minutes.
10-4. All right, y'all carry on. I'm just back over here at the home 20. I just want to get out there and piddle around and see what kind of signal I threw back to the house from that little spot I was in there. Them little 4-pill.
It sounds good up there in Big Springs, there, Rooster.
Yeah, 10-4. I hadn't even heard it, man. I just threw that mess in there the other day. It took me about 15 minutes to toss all that stuff in there.
Where's Big Springs at?
Meigs County there, Materhead.
Oh, 10-4. I wasn't sure. You said you're loud over here in Benton?
10-4, appreciate that.
Cowboy, it'll jerk the guts out of all nighter on it, Rooster.
If it drains all the way down, it will. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't let them drain all the way down, they're fine. But if you let it drain all the way down, it'll pull hard.
Yeah, 10-4. I got the truck running now, there, come on.
Yeah, man, really needs to put him a little voltmeter on top of that thing for where you're sitting there just with it turned off talking. I mean, I'm sure it'd probably last a long time just sitting there talking like that, but it'd be nice to have a little voltmeter on top of it anyway, you know?
Yeah, MakeMan sells one that you can hook to it.
Yeah, I'll get everything set up in my truck. That's probably what I'll do. I got a plan, so I'm going to end up probably running an inverter on mine.
You gonna run a base box, huh?
Well, yeah, I'm going to run a steel tube amp out there, and it'll keep me from having to run different alternators just to run a steel tube. I can run one off an inverter and be all right.
10-4.
10-4 on them alternators. I know all about them.
I'm just running a stock with it. My hand on my amp hand, I ain't got a fusing line, I ain't got no meter line or nothing. But it's my amp hand on my truck sitting just a tad in front of 14 with a stock alternator on it, and I ain't moving.
It's doing good, Mater, that's for sure.
I've got two 800 cranking amp under the hood and 2,000 in the toolbox.
Well, you want to have enough juice up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was worried about it. I mean, I thought this old 10-pill pulled more than that. I don't know what it's pulling. I ain't never checked it. I ain't done nothing but keyed it up. Sets a variable down on the radio, just turn it to keys it up and audio it.
10-4, it's loud over here, that's for sure.
It probably pull close to 200 amps, I'm sure, between the radio and it both. I'd say it's pulling 200 or very close to it anyway.
10-4.
I'd say so, because mine's like 102 with this 4-pill and this Galaxy.
It pulls that much out of the truck.
Oh, yeah, it'll pull it, man.
10-4, did you put a meter on it or something and check it?
10-4, I bought me a clamp meter. Remember when I was having all that trouble with my alternator?
That is a handy tool to have, ain't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe all the tools I bought when I started talking on this radio again.
Yeah, I would. You can't quit spending.
No, my son told me I had a bad habit.
Pretty smart fella, man.
Yeah, I seen somebody down here at the truck stop the other day. They asked me where my antenna went. They said, "Did you get out of radios?" And I said, "Lord, no, I'm too deep in it to get out of it now." I was.
Don't turn it around if you're gonna talk on it.
No, it's as much a lifestyle as it is a hobby for me there, I guess. Evening there,
I'm gonna
Levon.
get puck mount back up.
You've already hooked it back up?
No, I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
10-4. Let me know how it turns out. You gonna put the 7-footer on there or the 6-footer?
I'll try 7-footer if I can get it to tune out.
I don't see why it wouldn't. That one of mine tuned out perfect right there on top of the truck. I mean, it's like a 103 or something, 105. I did a little video on it the other night. It tuned out real well.
Yeah, I seen that, but yeah, I got around them ground straps. You know, I don't have them on there right now, but I've got them all made up.
10-4.
So you know, if it ain't grounded good, it won't tune out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's key to it there for sure. About the time you get everything straightened out, Jughead, your other unit will come here and that'll present you a whole nother ball game full of problems.
Yeah, I'm growing hair, so I'll have some to pull out.
Yeah, you might not want to get a haircut until then.
Hey, Rooster,
Yeah, go ahead.
you ever seen them flat with a tire on?
I don't check mine with power on. I check them with a reflect meter.
Oh, I mean, this one ain't got none with a mile fur on.
If you're checking it with a dosimeter, I wouldn't trust it.
Oh, he didn't check it. I mean, they checked it over, it ain't got no SWRs.
I had a feller talking to me the other night, thought he didn't have no SWR and thought he had a 1.0. Hooked it up to an analyzer and he had a 1.6.
Yeah, I got a 0 on the analyzer after it's done. I mean, he checked it after that with analyzer and it's still 0.
10-4. Yeah, I don't ever check an SWR with a watt meter there. I'll check the reflex with a bird meter and check the I'll check the SWR with an analyzer, and then if it don't have any reflect on the bird meter, it's good to go.
Yeah, I ain't got no reflex either. It's all going out there and done.
10-4. That's the way it should be.
Go ahead, Bayer.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I've got one freak counter left, and that'll probably be the last one I get to sell there. I got it up on the website right now. That Delta DFC 100, I've got one of them left, and looks like I'm having a hard time getting any more of them, so it'll probably be the last one that I sell. I think it's $95 shipped. It's up on my website right now. It's up on roostercb.com. You can order it directly off there, and I'll ship it to your house. $95, I believe. $10-4, it can be yours, no doubt.
Hey, Rooster.
I missed part of that. Go ahead, hold it 1 second there, Jughead. Who is that out there asking about that freak counter? Yeah, 10-4 Spider, man. Yeah, you can come pick it up. I'll probably knock $10 off of it if you come get it, and I don't have to ship it there. But yeah, you can come pick it up. If you text my phone, just give me about an hour notice, sir. Yeah, I can probably meet you tomorrow sometime. 10-4 sounds good to me. That'll work, man. Just shoot me a text and we'll get together. Go ahead there, Jughead. Sorry about that. I know you couldn't hear that feller.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk on nobody. Did you get your antenna fixed today?
Hadn't even fooled with it. I was so scared it was going to rain on me. I didn't get out there. And you know, it didn't rain a drop over here at the house. All day long, I sat here. I thought, man, I ain't going to get out there and get started on it. It's going to rain on me. But I'll have the sweet thing tomorrow. She may come out and help me some on it, help me crank it down there. It's about a 2-person job getting that thing down.
Yeah, I figured it might be. I didn't know.
Yeah, and if something goes wrong, I'll just get her to climb it.
Yeah, I hear that.
No, I just have to have somebody drag that coax around when I'm cranking it down, because if you don't, it'll put it in a bind there.
That big coax, what you talking about?
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, it's easy for it to get in a bind if you don't watch what you're doing.
I guarantee you. I bet that stuff's steel, ain't it?
It's fully erect, Jughead, no doubt.
Oh, Lordy. Hey, I won't buy nothing else but that LMR 400 Ultraflex. That's some nice stuff.
Yeah, I'm running the baby brother to it in my truck there at 240 Ultraflex.
Yeah, 10-4. That stuff, I put the ends on it today. It's just easy to work with, and it's real flexible, not hard to move around.
Is that what you're running in the truck right now?
No, I got this DX 400 right now, but on my mag mount.
10-4. 400 Ultraflex, good stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean it's good, but it's steel. But that Ultraflex, man, that stuff is some wicked stuff.
That's what I run for all my jumpers here at the house, that or the 240.
Yeah, 10-4. My feet meter's supposed to be here by Tuesday.
10-4, you'll be percolating for sure, won't you?
I'm gonna see if the man lied to me or not.
I'd say he was probably being honest there, for the most part anyway. The one part of that was a matter of opinion, but the rest of it, he was probably being fairly honest with you.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me neither, being off frequency just by doing that swing mod.
No, now you would have to turn your mic gain way down. You probably run it about wide open now, don't you?
Yeah, it's wide open right now. Hey, but it still shows about 50 watts swinging forward.
Average?
Yeah, I'm on the 200 dead key, or about 190, and it swings up about 250 is what it shows.
Yeah, if he modded it, you'd have to run your mic gain way down. I mean, that's just the nature of it, but you'd have to probably run your mic gain at 12 or 1 o'clock or so, where you're running it wide open right now. But other than that, I mean, it's just a matter of opinion when it comes to that stuff. You'll hear 100 different things about it, you know what I mean? But to get the forward average power out of it with low dead key, you just about have to mod it that way.
Yeah, 10-4. You know, just hard to get anybody to work on these radios.
Yeah, 10-4, I know what you mean.
I like it. It sounds good, everybody says.
Oh, it sounds killer, man. I got you on the feed right now there. It sounds clear as a bell.
Yeah, 10-4. I hope it sounds good when I get my little toy going with it.
Yeah, I'd say it will. I'd say you'll go from about 40 to putting about 60, come on.
10-4 on the 60. I can't believe this thing's talking as good as it is. I'm sitting right under trees up on a hill, though.
Yeah, you are. You're in a good spot there. I'll have to show you that little spot I went to tonight out there in town. I located that the other night. And, well, I put it this way. When I was not on the spot, I had about two pounds on G.I. Joe. And I pulled up to it, and he was putting me in the edge of the red.
10-4. I never heard G.I. Joe. I don't know where he's from.
He's from down in East Ridge, I think.
10-4. I never did hear him. I heard y'all talking to him. Diesel sounds good too from over yonder on the Bakewell.
Yeah, I think he just on his little base.
Oh, I thought he was in a 2100 or 2021 Dodge Ram.
He's got one, but he took his radio setup out of it. I think he's afraid he's gonna mess the computer up.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, I'm gonna get off there for a minute. Go get this dog. She's trees down here.
10-4 boys, sounding good. We'll get back with you. I'll be in here for a little bit, just sitting back listening now. Like I said, I just got back to the house here a minute ago there. Jump back on the base. We'll catch you back in there. We back on the side.
Well, it's rather quiet here now. I thought my radio was tore up.
He's on a Galaxy 47, Kirby, that Bell CB'd it up for him.
Evening time.
Evening time, Ridge Runner. Evening time, Wampus Wolf.
Evening time. Yeah, man, it's staying on the radio. Signal coming in.
Well, I take it for granted, but that's about the way mine is every night, Ridge Runner.
My grand is and stuff, and drove some ground rods in and done some things. That might be what he's done.
You've been going out there peeing next to your tower, hadn't you?
No, I don't pay no more tower. I just go to the kitchen sink.
Lord have mercy on the kitchen sink. You sound like you've done that before.
Yeah, I went one time and it's full of dirty dishes, and I told my wife, I hate a dirty house wife. I said, oh, go to the sink, take a pee, it's full of dirty dishes.
Can't even go pee in the sink without seeing a pile of dirty dishes. 10-4.
He won't pee around his car. He afraid to rust down.
That gives me an idea. We might come over and pee on your tower.
I hope not.
What are you doing? You out in the mobile?
Who, me?
No, you.
I'm sitting here talking on my base.
You must be trying to run incognito like Bobcat and Coon Hunter do there, running barefooted. Come on.
Yeah, I'm barefooted.
Sound like got your mouth full of honey bun.
Cookies.
I was close, wasn't I?
Pretty close.
I got to eat wedding cake.
Yeah, but you didn't go to the wedding, so you shouldn't get to eat anything.
I got some anyway.
Bet your wife doesn't know about it. You probably had to sneak in there to get it.
But she's wore out. She's been down since 7 o'clock this morning. They had barbecue. She said, I was going to get your plate and bring it home. I was wore out. I did. And I said, oh, don't worry about it. I said, bend the roof straight out here, little son.
Oh, this thing's sounding now, Rooster.
Sounding good. Sound like a Wampus Wolf should. Loud and proud.
Well, I'm not talking barefooted now.
Yeah, I could tell you dang feet was stinking the place up a minute ago.
I seen a peregrine falcon today. It's funny. I was at the north, looked outside, and chickens was running, and the dog was running across the street. My little rooster's out there. He just looking around. He dropped one of them wings down like, here it goes, and the falcon come down. I think it's a peregrine falcon. It's small. It wasn't as big as he was. Right in front of him, they just looked at each other. That dog come down and stopped too. They all stood down and looked at each other and walked away.
10-4 when they had a showdown, but it wasn't very exciting, was it?
No, I thought it was. That rooster's going to fight that falcon, though. He had his wing all drooped down there, spinning around in circles, and that dog just stopped. He looked at that dog like, yeah, come on, big boy. And they flew the wrong direction. The dog went walking out.
You know what that falcon probably said?
Wasn't enough meat on that rooster to eat.
He probably said, well, I'll be doggone.
Yeah, big dog go, yeah.
Oh, me. Ridge Runner, you sound kind of like me about going to them weddings. I believe you'd find about any excuse you could not to go to one of them things.
Weddings and funerals. That's my... I don't like going around a bunch of crowded people. All this COVID stuff going around, and I had a sore throat this morning, so I had to bring about crowds.
Dang, you might have the COVID. You're gonna pass that to me through the CB there. You're gonna have to put a mask on your radio.
Yeah, I put one over there. I did 104. I had one on once. I had that COVID. I still ain't got my taste back.
Well, if I lost my taste, first thing I'd do is start eating some tomatoes, because I can't stand to eat them with my taste. But if I didn't have any taste, I might eat them.
Potato chips and chocolate is the only thing that tastes about the same as it did. The meat just got I don't know, it's got almost like a rotten taste to it. Everything, vegetables don't even taste good, no? It's just, doesn't taste good.
I don't reckon I've had it. I reckon I've been fortunate there, and I've probably been one of the least careful people out there. I've just been going on about my everyday life, and I thought I had it once, but it ended up just being a real bad sinus infection. But as far as I know, I haven't had it.
Well, I don't get sick that much as far as the flu. I had a stroke. You dang it, and that's your immune system up, so I stay out of the way of people, but that was tough, different. I knew it was different when I got it. Boy, I was just shy of going to the hospital. I was about ready to say, let's go. I'm going to die, you know, and it got better. But it lasted like 3 days. It did take me about a week to get back my strength back.
10-4 on that. Yeah, I've had the flu, I think, maybe twice my whole life, and once was a couple of years ago. And by the time I went to the doctor for it, the doctor told me, he said, well, you already on the other side of it now. You done been through the worst of it. I waited, you know, so long. He said, you know, you basically out the woods now.
Yeah, I never did go. But when I was a kid, I was sick all the time. I had bronchial pneumonia every year. I was always sick, flu or something. But my last 20 years, I ain't had a cold hardly. Had a little sniffle, hay fever or something.
I got real bad sinus problems, but that's about it with me. I rarely ever get sick from anything else.
You're an albino, ain't you?
I ain't no albino. I'm pretty white, but I ain't no albino.
Well, I didn't. I thought maybe if you don't get sick, you got different blood in you.
I get food poisoning there. You know, food's my weakness, Timberwolf. I can't hide that. You know, I've had food poisoning several times because, you know, I like to eat. So that's my kryptonite.
10-4. I guess that's all right.
I put it this way, you won't catch me eating at the Western Sizzling in Athens, and if I do, I won't eat chicken liver.
Well, there must be something that you don't like about it.
The stroke, I was out in California. I knew it when I ate it, it wasn't no good. It was aggressive or something. Then I was sick. They take me to the hospital, put me on oxygen and everything. Because I had got botulism or something.
Yeah, somebody probably back there had their hands down their pants right before they patted your hamburger meat out.
Yeah, I was at the Holiday Inn out there in Palmdale, California. And next day, I told him at the restaurant, he goes, yeah, we had a couple more people call. He goes, it must have been the drug tonight. He could care less.
They told me it's Western Sizzling. They said, well, how do you know that it was the chicken livers? And I said, it was either them or the Fruit Loops that I ate for breakfast.
Fruit Loops won't make you sick, will it, Rooster?
That's what I said. I said, I ain't never had no food poison off some Fruit Loops. I said, but I had chicken livers.
Well, I like them chicken livers too.
That you, Jughead? Who is that out there talking about them chicken liver?
That's Papa over here fighting.
Boy, I was going to say, if that was Jughead, you done fell off in the hole, but that makes more sense, there, Papaw. Good evening time to you, man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just riding around with my top down. You boys.
Oh, Papa. Oh, Lord.
Hello there, Papa.
I hear you down there, Timberwolf. You coming in there loud.
He's a mad.
Papaw, you ain't got to take that from Coon Hunter if you don't want to.
Yeah, I know. He knows.
Oh, me a mud duck.
Hey, just go up there and park at Grandview and put the booty smack on him, Papaw.
That's all you gotta do, right? Yeah, I can go to Grandview. I'm up here at Hebert right now and I almost put it on him.
Make sure you take that Alabama whooping stick with you.
She Rooster can do that from his house.
That's right.
I go over and get that 2-fill box from Rooster and put my ground plane in. I'll ground him out then.
You ain't going to whoop on him with a 2-pill, are you?
It's a little 250.
You going to whoop on him with a 2-pill?
Yeah, we'll come over and get that 2-fill you got. Fix me up a ground plane. All I need is the antenna. I got everything else in the box.
What kind of antenna you going to put up?
I don't know. I want to be said.
I got one. The pink. Yeah, it's a pink, yeah. Skip shooter.
I got one Mako V5000 left over here, Papaw. I just don't know if you're wanting to go with something. I mean, they're not that big, but, you know, they're bigger than an Antron 99, but I've got one of them left over here. Saying for if you decide you want it in that 2-pill, I'll make you a combo deal off of it there. I'll knock a little bit of money off both of them if you bought both of them.
Let's jump on that. Good antenna, that Mako.
Yeah, I think Mako's about the best in there.
They're pretty good.
They good for the money, ain't no doubt about it there. They are a fine antenna for the money. They hard to beat.
I sold Doughboy a 3-element beam there here a while back. He had about it. I had one of them for sale.
What are you on, Ridge Runner? You on Antron or you're on Stereo, ain't you?
Yeah, 850 or 2016.
Yeah, 10-4. That just dawned on me that you talked on a Stereo.
I've had about every one of them. Stardust or the Tornado and about everything he makes. Except the 3-element beam I got the Mako to this. This Stereo 827 I thought on ain't too bad.
That Stereo he's got over is bigger than mine there, Rooster.
10-4 on he's got one bigger than yours.
Yeah, he's bigger than mine. He's got more elements on him.
A little better, but they got good ears on them. I can hear good on them.
Yeah, they several of y'all talk on them Stereo ground planes there. I think Coon Hunter, Nervous Wreck, you, Timberwolf, y'all all do a good job on me.
For the money, they do pretty good for the money there. I had one of them dipoles even. I didn't like it now. I didn't, this usually good for me. I didn't get it up high enough, I guess. Old Doughboy's got it too, that dipole. I didn't care. It was cheap enough.
10-4, y'all carry on. I'll be back here. I'm gonna go fill the water jug up there. I'll catch y'all back here in a second there.
He's gone now. I won't see him for a while.
Oh no, I'll be back. I ain't gonna get up out of here. I'll be back.
Right, yo. Hey, Papa. Where'd you go, Papa? Hey, he's gone now.
Evening time, man, John.
What kind of cuckoo you gonna get? C-Rock? What kind of cuckoo you gonna go look at there? One of them fat boy C-Rock cuckoo? Hey, Ron, Joe, let's go. I heard that. Son of a bitch be back tomorrow.
Yeah, I ain't enough really drunk.
Just get to listening on the radio. Papa's the years of Temple Wolf.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Well, I don't guess this thing getting out.
I hated that Timberwood.
I was on Papa, hollered at him 3 times. I don't know, maybe he can't hear me.
Evening time, Timberwolf. He come back to you, see, he heard you.
Evening time.
Timberwolf.
No, take off. I got to change this board up. Papa, what kind of antenna you looking for? Yeah, I hear you. Is this Papa? Hi, buddy, can't hear you. Where you at? You in Kingston? Spider-Man? Hey, Roger. Who's very got a grip on you, Spider-Man? Hey, Roger. Setting better? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, you're sounding a little bit better right there.
You receive road down there, Timberwood?
My receive? No, I just can't hardly hear that, one up there in Kingston.
Well, he's loud on me. Hey, Timberwolf.
Uh-huh.
It's a jughead. I barely can't hear him, too.
You brother can't hear me, Jughead?
No, I can hear you good. I barely can't hear that Spider-Man up there in Kingston. Just barely can't hear him.
He's saying, well, where you at?
I'm down here in Big Spring.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah, he got something pep it up he wanted to.
Yeah, I thought he did.
I heard him there right at the last.
What's the weather like in the Badlands there? Come on.
Well, it's calm and it's not raining. That's one good thing. It's just, you know, it's calm and temperatures drop just a little bit, not much.
Yeah, 10-4. It's starting to sprinkle down here in Big Springs where we were hunting at.
Well, we'll probably get it in a few minutes.
It's Mount petered out, I believe. I don't know.
10-4. I tell you what, that you talking on mobile?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, things sounded good up here, clear and loud.
10-4. Thank you.
That Jughead always been sounding good. That's right. He always has. Yeah, that Jughead got going on.
What about it, Coon Hunter?
I think we'll lay my hand at you there, no doubt.
10-4. You feeling better?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little better.
They let you go back to work?
Yeah, I went back to work. I still on some medicine, but I went back to work and stuff there.
10-4. It's hard to make it not working, you know what I mean?
Shoot, yeah, I gotta work, man. What are you talking on, Coon Hunter? I figured it's Echo Saturday, right? I'll talk on his Connex. 10-4. You got some power behind it, ain't you? You hear me, Connex 636 APL? Hold on. 10-4. Sounding good.
I think Coon Hunter's boss hollering at him.
Yeah, you got two of them up there.
Yeah, I heard him.
Son, you should see about that fishing earlier, son. Look, gun, he won't leave it out there for 2 seconds. What do you think about all that?
Oh, kitten coon right there.
Well, I think it sounds good up here in Jamestown, Tennessee. He's telling you all about it, that boy is.
He ain't bashful, that's for sure.
Oh, he gets here talking 10 wolf, 2-5. He likes that 2-5, he talks 10 a lot there. He can say stuff if he slows down, you know what I mean? But he's trying to put the sentences together before he gets to run them all together here later.
Yeah, 10-4. You tell him he can holler at Jughead anytime he wants to.
Hey, right, I will get it back over here. Hello, come in. Anybody got a copy on Jamestown? Yeah, I got a copy on Jamestown. Come on. Well, you all be sounding good up this way. Sure would be. You down in Jamestown next to Cleveland? I'm talking to Cleveland if that's where you're at. No, I said, are you next to Cleveland? No, I'm up there in Jamestown, Tennessee, north of Crossville. And Ford, well, you're sounding good down here. I got a good copy on you down here in Decatur. Well, Decatur, I got a good copy on you. You be sounding good up there. Must be a good ground ways tonight. Hey, Roger D., you're up there almost a Kentucky line, ain't you? I ain't far from it. Good Lord. I know about where you're at. I've been up through there. I've been in that Jamestown a time or two. Well, you might have been on the old 127 sale. I just don't live too far from that. Now, Roger, who is that? Gray Mule. Well, you're talking to the Timberwolf down there in the Badlands of Decatur. Well, you've been sounding good up here, too. I always are, sure are. I went to bed and go to sleep. I ought to just get up and run the old man and see what I can find. Well, have a good one up there, Gray Mule. Have a good one. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Be well. Timberwolf down here in Decatur. We'll catch you later. Sounds good over here in 10 mile too there. Gray Mule, no doubt. 150 Todia. Lord mercy, you might blow my speaker. You're all Joe about blow that speaker, no doubt. Well, you don't wave my hand at you, we'll get back out of the way. You might come in there. Hey, Gray Mule, put it on you later, 150 with that. 50, you be sounding good up here, so mighty strong. You have a good one.
Hello, Great Mule. There's old bridge runner down here in Sweetwater. You got a copy of me?
Oh, yeah. You've been blowing smoke up this way.
Yeah, boy, you're sounding good down this way. Good and loud there. Yeah, anytime there, get talking to you.
Hey, good talking to you there. All anytime you catch me on you. I'm most any monitor on 15, but when I get up for night, I need to run around and find somebody.
Yeah, boy. Well, sound good. God bless you. Have a good week. Bridge runner said that, and I'm on the side.
Well, this is the first time I talked to Gray Mule there. You can catch it on 26 about any time. There's always somebody on here, no doubt.
Always.
He's up there above Crossville out there next to Kentucky line there. I heard that. Shame on this old Conhead. Shame on it. Shame on it. You must dug me now. No. You got my echo? Got it set this about right, don't I? Yeah, it sounds good. I wish I could set mine like that. You just gotta figure it out. No doubt about it. Yeah, it sounds like you're talking on one of them studio mics. I just noticed they were Superstar for a Connex 36. Okay, I'll tell you what, you can't buy no better hand mic than a Superstar. I don't care where you go. For the price, you can't beat them there. You can't beat them for the price. That's right. What's that old Bobcat done? I heard him about a week. Did he go back to work? Yeah, he's been back to work there since school started. I guess he's just been busy there. Hey, Roger. Yeah, I figured he went back to work just when August come in now. The school started back, yeah. But I didn't know. I figured that's where he was at, but I wasn't sure. Joe. We on that Anytone? Well, yeah, I'm on the Anytone. I put that Jackson in the shelf. Well, I might show you how to use that Stonewall Jackson, I guess. What'd you say? I might show you how to use that Stonewall. Make it both with that four peel. Well, ain't this sounding okay? Oh, yeah. You're just a big rig, you need to use that big radio, right? Well, you kept telling you, remember when you kept telling me I need to get a 4-pill and hook it to this Anytone, you remember? It does a fine job, too, don't it? Well, that's what everybody says. It's doing about 600 right there. I guarantee. Ain't nothing wrong with that Anytone. That's a good radio. Got nothing bad to say about them. I like them myself. Well, if I hadn't got this power supply right, I'd still be having trouble. As long as you keep your dead key and stuff right, you won't have no problem out of it. Do your fine job. Yeah, that ridge runner come over here and set this power supply up. I didn't even take note to it. but it was only doing 10 amps. He set it up from a 13.8. I've had one of his power supply. Well, I gave the case back, but I still got power supply. I took out of it. I've had it for far over a year. It still does a fine job for me. Use it every day. Use it right now. Use it every day. It does fine.
That's a store model he had, though, wouldn't mind.
But it still bought one messed up.
Yeah, it's like that little tank, but I got that 30 amp. It just rolled back.
Hey, Roger. Let's say I never had a problem with that one I got from him. It still does fine. I just put it over in a bigger case there with the other three, but never had a problem with it before. It worked fine. I use the hell out of it every day. Just every day, you know what I mean? Never had a bit of problem out of it. Yeah, it does what it's supposed to do. That's the main thing. Mine always done fine. I run that one driver 8 on it and everything. It always done fine. That one driver 8 pulled the crap out of it, you know what I mean? And it still done fine. 10-4. Sounds good in my receive. It's loud. Do what? I do what? Timberwolf. What is it? You missed old Rooster coming in there playing you some music last night. Asking where the do what was. Did he tell you about it? No, I talked to him a while ago. Oh yeah. He come in there last night playing some music there. Asking where old do what was. Tell him he wasn't on there. But he come in there and he's going to aggravate that Timberwolf a little bit, but he was nowhere to be found. Yeah, I talked to him a while ago. He said he had to go get Phil water jug or something up.
Do what? Do what?
Hey, what was that song you played or whatever?
I was playing Rocket Man, and every so often I'd say, "Do what?"
Oh, Timberwolf. He's coming out your message you a little bit. You wouldn't know where we found. Timberwolf, well, I'd been all right. I just sat here and took it all in.
You got thick skin, don't you?
What?
Do what?
We mean thick skin. He got that Indian in his eye.
I just want to make sure you got thick skin. I don't want you to get easily offended.
I ain't getting offended.
Do what?
I ain't getting offended. I'm a Timberwolf. Big bad wolf.
You know where we send those that get offended, right?
You get that Alabama whooping stick out.
We send them down to Channel 19 to hand out radio checks. 15 minutes.
There you go.
Going to the pickle part.
Get down on 5, that's Super Bowl channel.
I don't know about Channel 5, but Channel 6 is.
Well, they talk on 6 and 5. They talking on 6, they're bleeding 5.
Oh, hell, they talk on 6 and Channel 40 at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, but they bleed on 5 too.
I was down here at Love's Truck Stop this evening, Timberwolf. You ain't gonna believe what I seen.
You see that light lizard?
No, I was in there in the bathroom stall, and it said, "Call Timberwolf for a good time."
It wasn't me. It must have been another Timberwolf.
You the only Timberwolf I know.
It might have been Wolfman.
Oh, don't put that off on Wolfman now.
You putting it on me?
Well, that's cause it said Timberwolf, but there's liable to have been a mix-up, you know.
I think you had a mix up.
I spelled his name right, didn't I?
And Ridge Runner said, Ridge Runner said he's the one that wrote it. He just wanted to make sure he spelled your name right.
Was it spelled right?
Well, there wasn't too many O's and there wasn't too many F's. I'll put it that way.
That's why he's a gigolo. He got his name on in the bathroom stall, right?
Yep, that's what they meant. They said, I'm going to put your name in the Hall of Fame. He just didn't know it was going to be the bathroom stall.
Dang it, boy.
Do what? You and Coon Hunter double.
The man putting your name in the bathroom stall.
Not mine. Somebody put Timberwolves in there.
Uh-oh. This thing for a good time now, here.
It said call for a good time or a bad time. Call for a good time, text for a bad time.
Oh, Timberwolf. I don't even know who he is.
Timberwolf, you better defend yourself now. Defend yourself, Timberwolf.
I'm trying to. I'd rather listen to Rocket Man.
Well, I come in there trying to play it for you last night. I figured I'd serenade you and stir you up, but I couldn't get you in there.
I was busy there last night. I was preoccupied.
Oh, what was you doing? Was you and little Susie having so much fun down by Crocodile Rock?
No, I was having fun here at my house. Timberwolf, was you haying and seeing? The what?
Do what?
I said, was you haying and seeing? No. Y'all come in about eat me up, I tell you. I thought you were gonna eat me up. Eat you up? Like a candy bar? No. Lip locks. Dang it, boy. I ain't nothing wrong with that, Timberwolf. I know it. She come in here, she come in my bedroom and started laying them kisses on me.
Hey, Hells.
That ain't what it was.
She wasn't laying them Hershey kisses on you, was she?
I ain't gonna comment on that. Oh, Lordy mercy.
Lord have mercy. Next thing you're going to be doing is telling us that you had a whipped cream bikini on.
Surely not. Where you going, Timberwolf? I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. Well, let's make it sure. We don't want to hurt your feelings or nothing. Hey, you can't hurt my feelings. What about you boys? The Rooster's trying to, but he's not.
Dang, Timberwolf's going to be over there writing a romance novel before too long.
Getting started, I heard it. Just a friend. The lady's just a friend, that's all it is. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with friends of benefit.
Well, I'd like to think that me and Jughead's friends, but I don't expect him to come up here kissing on me. Yeah, it's good to see you and all, Jughead, but don't be smooching on me there. What kind of friends you got over at Timberwolf?
I was talking about a woman. I wasn't talking about no man. Ain't no man gonna come in here and kiss on me. I got a shotgun back here.
Oh, 10-4.
Timberwolf, you
only swing one way, ain't that right?
That's right. Oh, mayor of Decatur, no doubt about it. Oh, Timberwolf gonna look good wearing around that moonshine shirt. Handed out to all them mud ducks. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, no, I don't want to have your romancer. Hey, Timberwolf, what is it? You wouldn't shoot that old shotgun if a man come in there and kissed you, would you? You bet I would. He ain't gonna kiss me. I'll put that thing right between your legs. You shoot him between the legs? I just said I ain't gonna let no man kiss me. Oh, okay. Bucket mouth. Nosy. I'm not nosy. I just want to know where everybody lived out there. That's all. I know it. I just seen a change tag rate you and I did it. I thought you were somebody else. I'm glad you wasn't. I heard that. That's why I told you I didn't want you blaming nobody else.
Alrighty, y'all. Everybody have a good night. As promised, let the feed run a little bit longer tonight here, so hope everybody got a chance to tune in and check in. I hope the hobby's going well in your part of the country, wherever you may be. And just trying to keep the radio hobby going strong and keep it interesting for everybody. Like I said, hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody tuning in and checking in. I try to do this every week. Sometimes I miss, and sometimes I can only do it for an hour or so, but had some time to mess around tonight and let the feed roll on for a while. So it'll be posted to YouTube. You guys can go back and watch it if you get bored. If you're like me, a lot of times I'll leave something playing in the background while I'm down here working, and sometimes I'll go back and listen to these old videos and stuff. So anyway, it'll be on YouTube. It'll post up, and again, thanks everybody for checking in. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You guys have a good one out there. Rooster in Tennessee. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. And y'all have a good night. See you, bye.